I'm kidding. We're doing a day in the life or a walkabout. I'm not really doing walking, but right now I have a question for you guys. Before I go any further, like, subscribe, comment down below, hit that little bell icon. Know when I'm putting out next video because I will be doing a game video in a little bit. But I had a question for you guys. It's a weird like thought process. Here's my question for you guys. Would you go with your ex? And I'm talking about the worst ex you've ever had in your life. The one that beat you, uh, treated you like shit, and then cheated on you, and then treated you like shit even more, and then went with the other guy, and later in life they came into your life again, saying, "Hey, you were the best thing that ever happened to me. I hate the fact that I betrayed you. Would you mind doing me again?" I'd be like, personally, this is me. Hopefully, you guys agree with me there. No, 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 absolutely not. And if you tried asking me again, I'd fetch the authorities saying you have been stalking me. Not really to that level, but I'm just saying no, 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 no. Not even a little, not even 100%, not even absolutely fucking not. The reason I say that is because there's a reason why it didn't work out the first time. For whatever fucking reason that it was. Hey, Boba Smith, thank you very much for checking out that video. Appreciate that. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Anyway, here's like my question was: would you be with your ex if they came back into your life? And mind you, the reason didn't even have to be they broke up with you for the most horrific way. No, it doesn't even have to be that reason. It's just the fact that you never were together ever, or when you were together, you just felt like it never really worked. And that's see, that's what I'm saying. Hey Casey, thank you very much for checking out this video. Please hit that subscribe button. It definitely helps the channel. Definitely help out the channel. Please, 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 please. And again, hit the subscribe and the like button. It definitely helps me out. Anyway. Oh no, no, no. That's what I'm saying. There's a reason why I stopped being with this girl. Mind you, this happened a few years ago, right? Thank you very much, Helen. I appreciate that. It definitely helps out the channel. Um, all you guys, go with Helen. Do this. Hey, Harry. Thank you very much for checking out my video. Again, like Helen, please subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. But anyway, the question is, would you guys be with your ex-girlfriend or boyfriend? Would you be with your ex? Because personally, like I said, I wouldn't do it because of the fact that I have my reasons why I was not with her anymore or them anymore. I don't know, man. Thank you, appreciate it. But that's my question for you guys. All you guys need to ask that question yourselves. What if your ex entered your life again and they realized, hey, they made a major mistake breaking up with you, and they want to try to get back together with you? Would you take them up on that offer, even for a little bit? Mind you, if it's for a short time concept, maybe. Maybe, and only under the circumstances of this is just basically us having No. Okay. Like I said, that's what my question is. Would you rather do that? Personally, that's what I'm saying. You were like, ooh. That's what your thinking is right now. Your brain is just going in every direction, isn't it? And trust me, that's my brain right now too. But personally, I'm gonna be honest, 100%. No, just no. It wouldn't work out for one. Second of all, it would make the decision of you breaking up with them the bad situation even worse. Cute, but I don't know, man. Even if she has a great ass and a great rack, personally, I wouldn't do it. The reason why I wouldn't do it is because, like I said, there's a reason why I wasn't with her anymore. There's a reason why this person isn't in my life anymore. Is because they did something that made me feel like I could not trust her, or she made me honestly feel like the relationship wouldn't go anywhere. Because for me, it has to go somewhere for me to continue the relationship. Mind you, even if it's just, a lot of people go, hey, what if it's just sex? I tried that a few times. I tried the whole relationship with just sex, and believe me, at first it was fun, but I wanted more. I wanted the it wasn't just the sex that I wanted. I wanted to be with her. But the girl just all she wanted was the sex, no cuddling, none of that. I'm like, I'll respect you, but this isn't gonna work. The reason I'm even bringing any of this up is because I had a situation a few years back where she contacted me. It was an old ex. We were together for 6 years, almost married. We like seriously. We I even moved in with her and her family. Things just kind of fell apart after that. Let's just say it was a combination of her family being exceedingly toxic, and me, I couldn't get a job to save my life. I'm gonna be honest. I could have tried more. Mind you, I went out everywhere to apply. No one would give me a chance, and it was basically waiting on our relationship. And I finally basically said, "Hey, hun, is this gonna work between us? Is this gonna happen? Because if it is, awesome. But if it isn't, then why am I here? Why am I here with you? Why am I here having to deal with your bullshit, with your family, treating me like basically garbage?" Yeah, the silence was deafening. She gave me that look, and the last question I had to ask, and I wanted to make sure I knew what was the answer. I just had to ask the question: do you still love me? She looked at me, kind of shifted a little bit, and I said, "Okay, cool, whatever." She said yes initially, but I knew there was a hesitation, which told me everything. It doesn't matter what her race was. That means nothing. Race means shit. I view all humans the same. Until you prove me otherwise. See, I believe that race means absolutely nothing. You I'm just saying, I just don't see the point there. I just felt like her relationship with her family was kind of toxic. That's cool. You could wonder all you want. I'm just telling you, that was my experience. The only reason I'm bringing that story up was because after we broke up, it was another 4 to 5 years until she contacted me again. Right? She started talking to me. We started talking, and I made the most idiotic decision in my life. I asked her if she wanted to be with me again. And this is one of the reasons why I don't do long distance relationships, is because I did that knowing that this was not going to happen. Well, I found out later, about 3 weeks later, that as she was going to go into her birth, as she was going to go to Cancun, right? Yeah, I know, right? Major red flag here. She was going to Cancun and she was not going to contact me. She didn't contact me for 3 fucking weeks, guys. 3 weeks. By the end of the first week, I already knew she wasn't going to be with me again. I knew for a fact. I even forgot about her for the next 2 weeks. 3 weeks later, she contacted me and said, "Hey, how you doing, honey?" And I'm sitting there going, "I'm not your honey. You made that very clear when we stopped talking. You made it very clear. And don't try to pull the old, bad reception bullshit." Exactly. Thank you, Smith. I appreciate you. No, I felt like it was a trap. And the worst part is, we haven't even gotten anywhere near each other. Like I said, long distance relationship. So there was no way she could have gotten me with any kind of kid trap bullshit. Because we haven't seen each other since we broke up. So there was no physical way she could have gotten. She would try to baby trap me, because there was no way in hell. No possible way. Biologically or otherwise. I mean, the only other way that she could even remotely do it is if she went phantom form, went all the way over here, did me off, and then somehow impregnated herself with my specimen through spirit form. But again, yeah, not likely. I'm just saying, it's a very unique concept. I just find that funny as hell is when people not I already answered that question, Swamp, but I'm not putting that information out there because it's not even worth it. Again, to me, race means shit. I don't see people's race when I talk to them. I see their characteristics, but that doesn't mean that it's all about their race. It's just them specifically. So don't ask me about that, the race bullshit. Just because you're something from where you're from and that automatically gives you that characteristic. No, I just feel like some people have a different characteristic. Case in point, I've known white dudes that have such black attitude, and it cracked me the fuck up. Which is why I knew, even from a kid, that race is bullshit. It's just another way of people gatekeeping some certain things, which is why I don't have faith in it. So if you want to ask me what race she was, here's my question for you: what race was your ex-girlfriend? See how invasive that is? And if you don't mind answering that question, that's cool. But me, it didn't matter. I just don't want to be with her in general. I stopped being with her. I told her, hey, I can't be with you. By the way, I'm pretty damn sure you weren't exactly a nun over there. She goes, I wasn't. I got involved with other men. And I said, yeah, well, we were supposedly in a relationship. Yeah, I called bullshit the entire fucking time. I said, you know what? That's cool. You could do whatever you do. You do you, honey. You do you. And apparently, people do you too. Because I'm not dealing with your crap. You do You do him, and him. Probably her over here. Don't get me wrong. As a dude, I'm kind of excited the fact that you are, bisexual. But personally, I only feel comfortable with you being with me. Yeah, I wanted to be a one-on-one thing. I didn't want to be with anybody else. If she would have told me if we wanted to open our relationship, I would have been like, yeah, we might as well open it to the point where we broke it because I'm done. See, no, I didn't mind the fact that she was bi, because she actually had crushes on girls and stuff like that. That wasn't the part that irritated me. The part that irritated me specifically was the fact that I knew she was with someone else while she was supposedly in a relationship with me. See, no, I agree. That's the thing. We were gonna get married at one point, but because of the initial problem with her family, we just couldn't. We just basically fell out of love, and we stopped. We were done. So we were not gonna be together no more, and so we stopped. And then later she came into my life again, which again was my stupid idea. I'm gonna admit it was my dumb idea. Thank you, Andrew. And it was the truth, man. That was my first thought. I was like, the streets. Are you kidding me? The streets tramp stamped her ass. I mean, for fuck's sake. Like I'm laughing. I'm on the floor dying because of it. Because I found out that I'm just thankful I found out before we started getting really serious. Like the second time, anyway. I mean, we were exceedingly serious the first time, but the second time, I was seeing whether or not I was seeing if we still had that same spark. Initially, I thought so, until a few things smelled fishy, and something smelled dead in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? I just didn't. Something was off. I don't know what it was. I never found out what it was. I just didn't feel like something was happening. Yeah, this was before any of that bullshit. At least publicly, anyway. This was before any of that bullshit went public. And like I said, I keep referring to her as her because, duh, it was a girl. Don't get me wrong. I'd be friends with trans. I don't care. Dating them, I wouldn't say no, but I wouldn't say yes. I don't know. It really depends on the specific person. For me, that's literally what it is. It depends on the person. If it's someone that I can truly trust and someone that I feel like they can be open with me about it, then it would be a possibility. It would. I would be very open to it. But that doesn't mean I would be open to a lie. A neckbeard. Nice. Appreciate it. Not that you're wrong. Every time I think about it, I'm thinking to myself, oh, great. I do have one. I hate myself for that. Yeah, and before you ask, I don't have that kind of neckbeard energy. I don't give two shits about all that crap. I am an enemy freak, but that doesn't mean anything else. Thank you, Thomas. Since I appreciate it. And please, guys, before I go any further into this, would you mind helping?
Ruby says, you got money.
Sorry, guys. My family is asking me questions. How you doing? And before any further, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Definitely appreciate it. Anyway, let's do a small little walk in. Hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna double check on something. One nano. One check. I'll talk to you in a second. Anyway, sorry guys. That was, if you guys saw who that was, it was my family. It was family. So disregard. Anyway, thank you for checking my videos. Ham, huh? No, that's my sister. Shh. Yeah, I'm a ham, okay? Jeez. Ooh. Anyway, so, and by the way, guys, if you don't understand that reference, it's a joke. So, if you don't get the joke, either look it up or watch Looney Tunes for about an hour. You'll figure it out from there. 2, if you really want to get really into those jokes. Yeah, Thomas. No, just no. No. Anyway, thank you for checking out this video, and I'm glad you guys are love Ali G. No. Any of you guys? No. Absolutely. Nope. Nope. Yep. 9. First of all, no. And I don't tolerate that kind of... I don't care. Well, honestly, guys, I don't really care where you're from. I don't care. You can be from the sun for all I fucking care. Just no. And well, that's why I'm putting Buddha Smith as my moderator, because I know that they would be nice enough where they are not. Yeah. Again, just say no, you're not, and leave it at that. Don't say I have a black friend, because that looks very sus. I have friends of every culture, of every creed. I don't give two shits. As long as you have respect for each other, I don't give two shits no matter what. Anyway, that is my 2 cents in the matter. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Hopefully you make the right decisions out there, folks, because believe me, folks, this world does not need any more war babies. Like, honestly, guys. And when I call war babies, I'm talking about people breeding like rabbits. Believe me, guys, this economy cannot handle idiots doing that crap. Believe me, we really don't need that right now. And our prices cannot afford it. Anyway, take care, folks, and please help me out by subscribing, liking, and commenting down below. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. It will be another video, either this one or... Sorry, Turd, I gotta do stuff. I only put out this video because I had a thought, and if I don't put it on video, it will disappear, and it will go into the ether. Believe me, no one wants that. Anyway, take care, be safe, and be happy, guys. I will be out in the next one. Please tune in. And again, if you subscribe, you'll know when I put out the next video. Come on. Hell, same thing with the little bell icon. Take care, be safe, and hope you guys see you in the next one. This is your friendly neighborhood gamer, GAMERDJINn, signing off.